Global Rail. Breaking news? Welcome to today's Global Rail Breaking News Bulletin. Here are the 5 stories shaping the future of payments and digital finance on Tuesday, the 31st of March, 2026. Story 1. Nium, the global payments infrastructure leader, has launched the first enterprise stablecoin card issuance platform spanning both the Visa and MasterCard networks. Through a single API integration, businesses can now issue cards funded directly by stablecoins, accepted at hundreds of millions of merchant locations worldwide. With $200 billion in stablecoins now in circulation, Nium says enterprises are no longer asking whether to hold digital dollars. They're asking how to put them to work. Story 2. The United States Department of Labor has proposed a rule that would open America's $10 trillion retirement fund market to cryptocurrency. The proposal, responding to President Trump's executive order, would allow 401k plan providers to include digital assets alongside traditional stocks and bonds. Labor Secretary Lori Chavez de Rima said the rule will reflect the investment landscape as it exists today. For the crypto industry, this represents a potential flood of institutional capital into digital asset infrastructure. Story 3. Forbes Digital Assets declares 2026 the first credible year for tokenized real-world assets, with the European Union's MiCA regulation now in full enforcement, infrastructure maturity finally matching institutional demand, and settlement rails ready for scale. Analysts say the conditions for mainstream RWA adoption have never been better aligned. The convergence of compliant infrastructure and institutional appetite is creating a new asset class at speed. Story 4. The Philippines is moving to classify virtual asset service providers as covered persons under its Strengthened Anti-Money Laundering Act. House Bill 7742, the AMLA Strengthening Act of 2026, would require all VASPs to implement full KYC, suspicious transaction reporting, and appoint dedicated AML compliance officers. The bill aims to remove the Philippines from the FATF grey list. Southeast Asia's compliance bar is rising, and licensed, regulated players stand to gain the most. Story 5. Circle has deployed USDC and its cross-chain transfer protocol on Pharos Network, a new Layer 1 blockchain designed for real-world financial services. The deployment establishes Pharos as a core settlement layer for RealFi, bridging decentralized finance with the infrastructure used by banks, fintechs, and payment companies. As USDC expands across more networks, the addressable market for stablecoin settlement infrastructure continues to grow. Thank you for following Global Rail Breaking News. Stay ahead of the curve. Visit us at globalrailpayments.com. We'll see you tomorrow.